Who's here? Nobody's here yet. All right, this is going to be in all signs, whatever comes out. I was going for more like of a community chat. I think I know exactly what I'm leaving that for. I'm leaving that for members. So if you're not a member, then please choose to go into the description box and set that up. All information is there. All right, we're going to do a collective spread. And we're going to go from Aries to Pisces. Okay. Welcome in, you guys. Let's get into it. Where am I right now? Energy matters. You all know that. We're about 4 degrees of Aquarius. This is going to be a very spiritually focused reading. Guaranteed. All right. So it looks like we just had the conjunction of Pluto and the moon in the sign of Aquarius. Collectively, what are we experiencing? Let's see. I don't know if you guys noticed, but we have Mars in Leo and Uranus in Taurus. Fairly close. They're going to have a square by tomorrow, the 15th. 2 fixed signs, very tough energy. We got the planet of war, of action, okay? Mars, it brings in competition, okay? And then Uranus, which causes lots of chaos for change. So whatever comes out, this is what's leading us into June the 15th. And that's tomorrow, Sunday. All right, collectively, what do we need to know? Status is here. Jupiter in Taurus. Sun in Aries could be of significance. So again, assertion. Mars rules the sign of Aries as well as Scorpio. So I have the first and the second house here. This could have anything to do with self. It could have to do with values, with possessions, with resources, finances. All right. Appearance could be of significance. We've got Mars in Cancer. All right, which is an energy that speaks about quarrels. All right, Mars is like fighting with those in connection with family, with home, Cancer, mother figure energy. Okay, let's see. Now, all of the houses that are coming out from the 1st to the 6th house has all to do with self. Anything past the 7th house has to do with others. I see the 6th house and the 11th house coming out together. All right, so we got Venus in Virgo with discrimination and the Sun in Aquarius. All right, I don't know if there is the status in between a sun sign Aries here, and there could be discrimination against a sun sign Aquarius here, and there could be a quarrel in between the two. All right, because I have Jupiter, I have Venus, and I have the Sun out here with Mars. Now I have Mercury with Leo coming out. Lots of drama. That's what this feels like within the next day or two. This is what it is. Okay. This is exactly what it is. I have 1, 2, 3 of the fixed signs out here. I see Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. All right. I see Cancer, which is a cardinal energy. Aries, a cardinal energy. Interesting. Someone is being discriminated here upon what type of work that they do. There could be a lot of quarrel in the home environment that creates a lot of drama. Someone is trying to build status in which way they're going to be asserting their energy. Again, it could be in connection to resources, finances. A lot of restlessness here with Mercury in Aries. Someone's trying to start up a business. All right, it could have anything to do with communication, the media, travel could be involved. All right, and I also have the sun in Libra out here, bringing in a sense of harmony and or balance to this energy. Down at the bottom of the deck is Jupiter in Gemini, in which Jupiter was just currently right before we ingressed on June the 9th into Cancer. Okay, Jupiter in Gemini is at its detriment, means it bluffs a lot of the communication coming through. There's a lot of expansion and a lot of growth with no energy to go with it. Could be lots of knowledge, could be lots of just gives me communication. Okay, welcome in, you guys. Amber, welcome in. Tiff, welcome in. Stephanie, how are you? I haven't seen you in so long. How are you been? Thank you for welcoming me back. All right, let's see what's going on here. What's going on with this sun sign Aries person? Let's just call it energy, not a person, because it's calling for assertion in connection to status and where you need to be restless at this time. Journey. All right, so it has to do with your journey, whichever direction you're choosing to go here. Tell me about the quarrel and the drama. Okay. In connection to courtship. All right, this could be within a relationship, anyone that you're bonding with here. Show me sun in Aquarius, sun in Libra with Venus in Virgo. Looks like air signs here coming out together. Lots of cardinal, lots of fixed energy in this reading. I'm seeing the number 10 and the number 4. It's giving me this energy of, again, I saw this in the collective reading this morning with the 10th house and 4th house, Capricorn and Cancer. All right, in opposition could be work, could be home, could be career, could be reputation, could be one's inner emotional feelings. And I see the wealthy man flying out as well. All right, number 13 could be a Scorpio energy. That's the death card. It could be Pluto that is currently in Aquarius that just had the conjunction with the moon. All right, what's going on here? Family room. All right, let's see. What is this all about? Where's my deck? Here we go. Pull 3 cards on this status, assertion, and restlessness on this journey here. What is this all about? Looks like a chapter's closing out, bringing balance and harmony to a situation. Now I see why harmony is coming out. From the World card to the Fool card, this is the completion of one cycle and the beginning of a new one to bring in a sense of balance. Heavy major arcana here, so this is destined to happen. It's fated to happen that way. King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. There goes that sun in Aries energy. It's calling for action, determination, a leader. All right, things may have been slowed down for whatever reason. I'm wondering what this quarrel is all about here in connection to this drama with this courtship. What's happening? I feel like someone's kind of bluffing their way through with this ending to this new beginning, especially if there seems to be some sort of dramatic connection. Someone could be fighting over someone. I'm seeing 2 masculines going head to head in connection to a courtship here. All right. There could be some sort of drama happening in connection to a courtship. Interesting. What's going on? I see a King of Pentacles, the 9 of Swords, and the 6 of Cups. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person dealing with lots of stress. Could be over the drama from a situation from the past. A past connection in courtship. All right. 6 of Wands and the 4 of Wands. Someone is being seen publicly. Could be in the home environment. Maybe this was something that caused someone drama, stress. All right, what's happening with the sun in Libra, sun in Aquarius, Venus in Virgo? This could be discrimination in the workplace with a wealthy man. That will be like, let's just say it's a boss. If this is rather either work or home and what I was picking up, okay? What is this energy here? Yeah, 8 of Pentacles. It definitely has to do with work. These would be like hidden enemies in the workplace trying to hold you back. 8 of Pentacles, the moon card with the strength. 7 of Cups, causing some sort of illusion or, I don't know, someone wants you confused for whatever reason, trying to keep something a secret rather than allowing you to be you and be idealistic and bringing things into harmony. It's almost like someone's pointing the finger and discriminating how whatever this argument must be about, whatever the quarrel is all about. There seems to be someone bluffing their way through. Nine of Pentacles, I don't think you're too worried about it. You're living independently and or doing what it is that you feel makes you feel free. Okay. Show me the family room over here right next to bluff. All right. So it kind of gives me this energy of someone is not truly being who they are, especially if they're surrounded by you and or family or close to you in the home environment. It doesn't feel real to me. It feels like it's more so part to do with work. 10 of Wands, the 8 of Wands, a heavy Sagittarian energy here. You know the truth about this. If it feels heavy, it doesn't feel right, and you will understand and why that's being communicated that way. Okay. Queen of Cups, listen to your intuition. If it causes you stress and drama and to overthink a situation and you feel like you need to detach, that's something that you want to let go of. All right, let's move on to Aries. Interesting. Welcome in, everybody. Let's get started with Aries. What's going on? It's whatever comes out. Welcome in, Lou, Susan. Thank you guys for being here. Timestamps are going to be up when the live is over. As you guys are stepping in, please hit the like button. I appreciate you all. All right, what's going on? Aries. Mars and Leo, egotism. We're at the very last degrees of Mars and Leo once again. 28 degrees and about, let's see, 28 degrees and 33 minutes. I see Jupiter energy here in the 7th house and in the 11th house. All right, so this is going to be partnerships, friendships. This could be those that I'm kind of getting a lot of pride in the energy. Something needs to be negotiated. Someone's doing something innovatively, involving themselves in a specific project even. That's interesting. On the bottom of the deck, Sun in Cancer. Seems to be a lot of resources, especially surrounding you with those in the home environment. Okay. Thank you, Tiff. I appreciate you, babe. All right. What's going on with Aries? Adjudication. Yeah, I feel like something is kind of going like back and forth here. That's what the negotiation is all about. I feel like you're negotiating, Aries, whether you actually want to deal with someone. Maybe coming into a partnership or some sort of contract. You find this energy to be resourceful, but there seems to be a lot of egotism right now. You may not be able to make a choice with the 7th house being here. Whether you actually want to move forward, all right, collaborating with this person and whatever seems to be innovative at this time for you. Main male and poverty. You feel like it's going to lead you to losing out either on money or some sort of resource. Okay. Let's see. You could be going up in court with this energy. Okay. Someone's very prideful here, very cocky is what I want to say. Very cocky. Okay. Yeah. And this person is watching, wondering what it is that you're thinking with the Page of Swords. What are their plans? Before you sign any contracts, be sure to look over all documents is what I want to say. Page of Pentacles. This seems like something brand new. You may want to look into the details before you go and invest in anything. Take your time, Knight of Pentacles. You don't want to move into something that you know is not going to be in your favor. Okay. I feel like you're going to have documents being looked at. Okay. With whoever this main male is, it may be leading you to poverty. You're not sure. if this is going to be the best thing for you here. Yeah, you're not sure if you want to invest. Seven of Pentacles. Again, look into all the details. Make sure the contract is right. If it's a partnership in something that is part of business, there could be a lot of egotism in there, a lot of pride. You may not want this person's help. Yeah, you're real cold, King of Swords. You're all about business. It's not anything else besides money here. Okay? And it feels like you're going to be working with family and or friends. That's the reason why with the Three of Cups. Okay? All right. Nine of Swords. You're stressed about it. Queen of Swords. I feel like this has to do with either a separation, if it is relationship-wise. If you're coming into business with a partnership that's very close to you, you may not feel like this is the best thing for you. You want to do something alone and start fresh with the Fool card. Three of Pentacles. You may have been thinking about collaborating at first. I'm seeing a lot of threes at this point. All right. You may be feeling like making a plan and seeing if it's going to progress in the right way. Is this the right decision for you? Yes. Just be patient. I feel like it's going to bring in a sense of balance. Overall, just try to move as slow as possible. And again, look over all the details. Let's get into Taurus. I just heard 1738. I don't know what that means. I looked at the time frame, but I heard 1738. Okay. If you guys know, that's a drink. Okay. Ooh. Taurus. The moon in Taurus means you're all up in your feelings. Mars in Scorpio. This is going to be someone you had a relationship with. Mars in Cancer with the Coral card. You want revenge with this person. On this person. This was someone that you were sexually involved with. If you see the picture here, you're like off with this person's fucking head. Yeah. There's something having to do here with either feeling valued, not feeling valued. You may feel that there was some sort of inheritance coming from this person. This is definitely someone that you were sexually involved with. I need one more on that. Lust. It was only lust. Thank you, Spirit. This is just a choice for you. It was nothing too deep, but it was all out of lust. This is someone that could have had a very curvy body. You may have been very attracted to this person. Sex could have been explosive. You might want to like lick this person's foot. I don't listen. Okay. I'm just saying. That's what is given, Taurus. All right, let's see. I feel like you want revenge on this person, and you could be fighting someone else over this person with that Mars and Cancer coming out again. All right, let's see. It's over with that person. Adjudication. Why is adjudication here? You guys may have had some sort of disagreement. House and courtship. Okay. I'm not sure if this is someone you were dealing with in courtship in the house. All right. If you were in partnership with this person in a home, left out in the cold is what I just heard with poverty. All right, was someone kicked out of a home? Moon in Taurus could have been of significance. Interesting. Okay, what's going on? There was something here about there wasn't an equal give and take. The Moon in Taurus and Tarot would have been the Six of Pentacles. So if there was a lack of, you want revenge from this person, there could have been a lot of arguments with this person. And if you were sexually involved in the home environment, it's no longer happening. It was only lust. Okay. Interesting. What's going on here? You didn't want to let this person go. Four of Pentacles. Why is that? Queen of Cups, you love this person. You're very attracted to this person. Lots of passion with that person. Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. You actually thought that that was a brand new beginning for you, the Fool card. It was like a new pathway opening up. Why did it end? Player type. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. You guys could have had equal interest. All right. The Empress. There's something here about a mother figure. There's something here about someone's pregnancy. Oh, okay. Spirit said throw that out there. There was a burden on the mother figure here, and the reason why you couldn't move forward with this person that you were highly attracted to. For whatever reason, you may have been this person's counterpart at one point, but it ended. Yeah, this person walked away. I knew it. All right, they packed their things. They were out of there, gone. All right, and it was publicly seen that this person walked. The Spirit's like making me throw cards out by mistake, but this person, it was publicly seen that this person walked away from you. You may feel that this person's very cold. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, with a Gemini, or with a Libra. This person had many different qualities. This is a feminine energy that I'm tapping into here. Okay, this person could have been very intelligent, very passionate, very good looking, you know, good hearted person. It's given Empress energy, but this person chose to walk away, and it publicly was seen that this person walked away from you. So I feel like there's some sort of grievance here in your energy. You might have been indecisive, or this person was indecisive about you, Taurus. I'm going to pull on what is your advice, and we're out of here. I feel like someone pretty much felt like they were left out in the cold with poverty, and I'm seeing that because it looks like they packed their shit and were out of there. All right. What is your advice? Are you actually like in connection with this person? Again, it feels like there was some sort of revenge there. Knight of Pentacles gone. Things are slow moving. I don't feel like you have anything to offer this person. You may feel like unemotionally available for this person at this time. Yeah, you're gone. There's nothing there. All right, you could be really pissed off at this energy with the Knight of Swords. Moving on. Gemini. Gemini energy. Whatever comes out, you guys. Okay. I just heard Gemini season. So happy birthday to those that are in Gemini season. And finally, like in this last deacon, before we ingress into Cancer season. Authority is here with Mars and Capricorn. So you want a sense of power, authority. All right, in your energy. Intuition, okay? So Gemini, it looks like you could be seen as someone that is really responsible with how you utilize your intuition, okay? There's something here about the 10th and 4th house in opposition for you. So for you, Gemini, that's going to be Virgo and Pisces energy. All right, which the nodes are North and South nodes at this time. And the egotism card is flying out, rebellion. Ooh, you got authority, egotism, and rebellion in connecting to your intuition. You're angry, intuitively angry with someone here. You kind of want to express discontent with authority. You feel that it's very important that you stand up and be prideful with, I don't know, your intuition and how you've been tapping in is how I'm hearing it. Again, I see 10th house, 4th house in opposition for you. And I see 5th house and 11th house in opposition for you. Lots of Mars energy, so you're angry. You better be cautious in how you're moving forward as well. Okay, be very cautious how you're moving forward. I don't know why this is coming out that way, but you're angry with authority figures. What's going on? Sudden wealth. Something about money. Okay. Why are you upset about money, Gemini? Do you have to come out and pay someone money? Be cautious. You're being warned about something here with Mercury and Virgo. That's a Ten of Pentacles here. All right. Something's on the line here. Interesting. That flipped out on my hand. Despair. Are you being left broke? What does this have to do with for Gemini? Are they not hiring you in the near future? There's a mature woman here. For whatever reason, it looks like you're losing out on sudden wealth. You're dealing with authorities. There seems to be your discontent with authorities. So you're showing rebelliousness, egotism, pride. And you're meant to be cautious at this time in how you're utilizing the energy of your intuition. I feel like you're being forewarned. Forewarned? Am I saying that correctly? I don't know. You're being warned. 11. I see justice. And number 6, I see your energy here, Gemini, with the lovers. And I only say lovers because be cautious about your romantic life. Okay? Something about that. Gemini, we just had a full moon in Sagittarius this month for you. So this could have been affecting your relationships. Okay? What am I feeling here for Gemini? I just saw the sun. Something's going to make you happy. Or something will be exposed for whatever reason. You might be at your best. Yeah, I feel like you're dealing with some sort of conflict. You could be dealing with some challenge that's meant to change something for you here. It's supposed to end some. I'm seeing Jupiter-Saturn energy. Something's supposed to change. Saturn just recently stepped into Aries and Jupiter just recently stepped into Cancer. Those changes could have been taking place, and this is something that you may have been fighting with wherever those placements are in your chart. I'm feeling like it has affected your money. Okay? And not only that, but it has affected overall your friendships possibly, or your status. Your love life, definitely. Knight of Cups. You're planning on moving forward from something, becoming more happy. There's a lot of progress that's needed at this time. I see you still dealing with some sort of deception in the near future, Seven of Swords. What does this have all to do with your intuition? The Knight of Cups, maybe this has been affecting the way that you express your emotions. You're not able to tap in intuitively if there's so much anger surrounding you with all this Mars. I see the Lovers. I called that out. That's your energy. So this is you. Are you trying to work it out with your love life here? I see 8 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. Maybe you were detached from your lover. There could have been a lot of gossip going on here about that. Hermit mode. You shut down. You're looking into something else on how to build wealth. I'm trying to tell you, I saw Mercury and Virgo. Be careful with your resources at this time. Be cautious. 10 of Pentacles is Mercury and Virgo energy. All right. Something about looking into, yeah, you got to protect your resources at this time. Okay. That's in the near future because it looks like not hiring, despair, sudden wealth. If something was given to you and you lost your job and it's because the authorities are after you, it could be because you are being rebellious towards authority figures. There could be a lot of egotism and pride in the way. 7 of Wands, Page of Cups, 7 of Cups. Somebody tried to work against you here. You're being asked to protect your energy, to protect your intuition, and to see past the bullshit. Focus on loving, moving forward. Something shocking is on its way. It's like unexpected. Ouch. Okay. Whoever that mature woman is, that could be you in this reading. I don't know. Oh, come on. Give me a break here. Give me 1 second, you guys. I got to reboot. Who's here? Everybody say hi. Hit the like button as you guys are stepping in, please. That's interesting. Drama. Cancer. Whatever comes out, Cancer. You're restless with something. Do you do charity work with Saturn in Cancer? You want something to be over and done with. There's something about you adopting children here, Cancer. It looks like you're going to be taking responsibility for something, or you're restless on trying to come after taking adoption of someone's children. Let's see what's going on. It's almost feeling like you're not going to give up on this. There could be rumors about that. Yeah, you're trying to protect someone's children. I feel that. Moon in Aries, Saturn in Cancer, and you have all cardinal energy here, which is technically your energy, Cancer. All right. Saturn in Cancer just meaning that you are out there doing charity work. This is long and patient work. You're restless. You're trying to do something to protect someone or someone's children. All right. For whatever reason, it's kind of putting a toll on your health with Saturn and Virgo. Isolation. You may not want to involve yourself with anyone at this time, Cancer. Okay. I'm hearing like order of protection or something like that. This would have been communication in between a father figure and a mother figure. I see Saturn being the father figure, the moon being the mother figure. I just find it interesting because they're in opposite energies in which they work best. The moon works best in Cancer. Saturn works best, I would imagine, in Aries. Shows a sense of authority, right? But there's restlessness here. What's going on? False person. Who's that false person? That person only wants connection to money, sudden wealth. Yeah, something was stolen. False person, sudden wealth, and stolen. Someone's just trying to pick up and go and change locations. They're trying to get the fuck out and dip out of town or something. It could be this mature man in connection to someone's home environment, family room, and house. Somebody's trying to get the hell on out of town, is what it feels like. They stole something in connection to wealth. They're in connection to a false person. This could be you trying to involve yourself in adopting someone's children, all right, in order to protect this person, but you're restless and you're tired of it. You've actually been trying to keep yourself isolated so that it doesn't take a toll on your overall health. Interesting. There is an Aquarius involved in this reading. Two of Wands here. It looks like this person may be planning on leaving with an Aquarius. The Sun is also here. This has been exposed already. Someone's trying to have a brand new beginning with the Fool card. I got a heavy Leo and an Aquarius energy in opposition. Somebody's trying to dip the fuck on out and just go. Leave home. All right, with the Eight of Cups. Four of Pentacles. They're trying to take whatever they stole and get the fuck out of town. That's what this feels like. Okay. You're being told to protect something or someone's children here. I don't know why. Eight of Swords. You've been hiding this. You've been trying to hide and protect. It looks like what you know about this masculine energy, this emperor, this father figure could be a boss. Okay. This is someone, I'm telling you, this mature man in the home environment, this person that's trying to get the fuck out of town. This is someone that you either know that lives with you in this home environment. Something's having to do with court or something is being adjudicated in connection to this person. Okay. Somebody's choosing to change their environment so that they can protect. It feels like children. Interesting. Yeah. Something about the past. This person wants a new opportunity with their children. Okay. Yep. I know what I'm feeling here. Five of Pentacles. There seems to be that this person, whoever was left in poverty, someone stole something, someone left someone out in the cool with damn near nothing. Someone was either kicked out of the house. I see this person outside, don't have shit, no money, no nothing. All right. Five of Pentacles is like very limited, nothing. Three of Pentacles. This person is trying to find someone to collaborate with here. And this seems to be a wish fulfillment. All right, whether this is you or them. This is supposed to be kept a secret, by the way. Gotta go. All right. Yeah, the more that this person chooses to stay in isolation, the less that they have to explain to other people. They get to escape, they get to run away, and they don't gotta say shit to nobody. All right. Let's get into Leo. What's that? Oh. I feel blind for a second. All right. Thank you, Tiff. Appreciate you, baby. Welcome, Ensign. Leo. Wow. Whatever you're achieving here, Leo, you got a lot of power. I don't like that the moon is at its detriment in Scorpio, but it shows the amount of passion and or emotion that you have for something. There's a heavy feminine energy here as well. All right. Exaltation. You feel comfortable though. That's the reason why. If you've built a specific status and whatever you're doing and whatever you're achieving, you have built the status for this. You have a sense of power, and it feels natural. It feels natural. Okay. So this could be in whatever it is that you value. I see second house here twice with Jupiter and the moon. Okay. I see the moon here twice with the second and the eighth houses. This could be your resources, your money. This could be in whatever you're achieving with your career. All right. With achievement in the 10th house. This could be like your reputation, the way that people see you. All right. It looks like you need for nothing. That's what I feel. You have a lot of abundance and prosperity with Jupiter being here in the second house. Let's see. Expectation. Marriage. Yeah, I feel like you already know where you stand. This could be in career. It could be something that you're committed to. It could be your marriage yourself, you know, like your personal relationship. Privileged lady. You have nothing to worry about. You got everything you need. All right. You may have been dealing with poverty in the past. I don't feel that at this point at all. See the Emperor on the bottom of the deck, so you may have someone that's very supportive, provides. Okay, it's kind of given like a privileged woman, privileged lady. You need for nothing. Whatever it is that you're achieving here, you have a sense of power. It comes natural. You built your status. You're committed. All right. I don't know why on the bottom of the deck, but we're gonna get to that. Ace of Swords, and Ace of Cups. You know where your mind and your heart lies. I like that. You know exactly where your mind and your heart lies. You're having a victory here, a huge victory. Okay. You invested wisely. You didn't try to rush through something here. It was very successful for you. You took your time with the Hermit to take a step back. All right, to see where it was that you were going to be moving forward, whether this was in business and or in your romantic life. There could have been an emotional loss to a heavy attachment. All right, and I'm kind of seeing that that's where you're dealing with your deep emotional feelings with the moon in Scorpio over there, but it has given you a sense of power over your, you know, your energy, whether this is you being connected to a relationship that you're in now and where you're being privileged in a marriage, or if you're committed to a specific achievement that you have achieved yourself. You're having a huge fucking win here. Huge. Like you've built status for yourself. People know who you are. Why is poverty here? You've transformed that energy. You're no longer involved with that. Anything that's coming your way, it's brand new. You got the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and Ace of Cups. The only thing that's here, that's not here, is the Ace of Wands. It doesn't look like you're looking for a new passion. You've already attached yourself to something. Your Empress status. You need for nothing. Nothing. Literally nothing. It's because of who you're partnered with. Very simple reading for you, Leo. Gotta go. Okay. Let's get into the sign of Virgo. ¿Me puedes dar agua? All right, Virgo. Mercury in Cancer is here. Mercury in Sagittarius is here. You're highly intuitive, Virgo. The way that you communicate, it comes to you quickly through your intuition. Okay. Yeah. People may try to criticize your work. If you are a reader, people try to criticize your work and what it is, and how fast you're receiving messages with Mars and heavy Mercury being here. Heavy Mercury. You're starting a business with this, with restlessness being here. This is the birth of a new project. I see Venus in Cancer, Two of Cups energy. This is almost like you have expanded vision. You are in alignment with your overall feminine and masculine energies together. Okay. Highly intuitive. You have discovered something through your intuition that allows you to choose to escape. People may criticize. It could be some sort of research project or something that you've got going on. You're starting a business and it's going to be very successful. This thing that you're birthing new, because it's expanding your vision. Mars in Virgo for you is going to be very significant. Okay. I see heavy on the eyes. Okay. Heavy on the eyes. So pay attention to 6th house, 12th house energy. Again, that's where our north and south nodes are at this time. Eclipse season hits in September. All right. And we're fairly days away from summer solstice. That could be of significance for you as well. Something about bad health. Pay attention to your health. Eat healthy, get enough sleep. Near future is going to be of significance. If you are a reader, you taking care of your health, what you're eating, your rest is going to be, it's because of what you do for work. Pay attention to your health. It's going to be of significance. You're a messenger. Very clear, Spirit's talking here. Very clear. Things are going to pick up for you in communication, and you're going to have to utilize that energy to do your work. All right. So it may be heavy on the subconscious energy, but you're going to have to be sure that you are in alignment with what you're birthing new here. And it has a lot to do with your vision. All right. Move slow and steady. Things are going to slow down for a reason for you. Okay. Yeah. Because it has to do with being able to tap in heavily to your intuition. Okay. I'm getting a lot of meditating. Yoga. You're going to make a lot of money. A lot of money. You're going to be very successful. You're going to be happy doing so as well. I just saw the 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck too. This is all coming up in the near future. You may have been going through a period of bad health. So just pay attention. Again, what you eat, your sleeping patterns, your workout routines, your day-to-day routines, that type of thing is going to be of significance here. Tell me more. You're going to find the truth about a lot of things. All right. There's a heavy, heavy energy here of intuition. All right. Clarity. You're going to gain perspective about different things. again, you're going to be like the empress of your workplace. Okay. And again, there's that Two of Cups energy. This is what you're birthing new. It's the energy of alignment with yin and yang. Okay. So it's very important that you meditate so that you receive the right messages. Something about when Uranus steps into Gemini. Gemini is of communication. It is of messages. It is of traveling. Okay. Knight of Wands, things are going to pick up. Okay. It's like a brand new journey there. Amethyst crystal is going to be of significance as well. Yeah. Heightened intuition. And I feel like you're going to notice things are going to be expanding here in your third eye. All right. Start planning on it. Get ready for this. I feel like I'm warning you. It's because it's coming and you're going to be very successful with this. All right. Let's move forward. Libra. Yes. Welcome in, April. How are you, sweetie? Callie, welcome in. Thank you, sweetie. How are you? It's almost like you've built status for yourself, but then you choose to escape in the time and where it's needed the most because you're dealing with drama. Whatever you do is innovative. Don't let anybody take this away from you because I feel like it's a true passion. Venus and Aries energy could have been picking up for you here. Libra, that's your opposing energy. It just recently stepped into the sign of Taurus. It's going to be in Taurus in its exaltation, or should I say in its domicile, all month of June, so take advantage. All right. Obviously, you are both ruled by Venus, you and Taurus's energy. So anytime Venus is in the sign it's ruled by, it's good for you. Okay. And we're getting the house of your resources, your riches. That's why I feel like Saturn and Capricorn's here saying there's riches here. But why do you choose to escape in a time and where you're supposed to be having lots of endurance? You understand? You're dealing with some sort of drama here. What is that? Ten of Swords. You could be mentally exhausted. Why do you feel mentally exhausted? In your thinking pattern. Yeah. You feel like you want to head in a different direction with thoughts and child. You could be thinking about a child, Libra. Family room, okay. So maybe this has something to do with you going to court about children. Okay. Something is exhausting. It looks like you were on the right path. It looks like you're very innovative. You have passion for what you do. You should be having lots of endurance right now. But for whatever reason, there seems to be some sort of drama surrounding your energy. All right. If you're putting on some sort of performance and you're supposed to be having lots of endurance and killing it right now, you could be mentally exhausted, Ten of Swords. If you were betrayed by someone in your family, that's the person you're going to court with. You rather take a step back rather than moving forward. Why is that? You don't know where your heart lies in the past. You thought things were going to work in your favor, and it looks like you're collaborating with someone in the near future. You're working with an Aquarius. Why are you working with an Aquarius in the near future? What's in your environment? You've taken some time for you to focus on the home environment, children, marriage. You could be living with an Aquarius in the near future. There's something going on in connection to your subconscious state as well. With the South Node being in Virgo, that would be your 12th house energy, Libra. And it looks like The South Node in Virgo, there's like a natural gift that you're tapping into. It could be highly intuitive, whatever that may be. Yeah, I feel like you're spiritually elevating here. You got a lot of spiritual strength with the Nine of Wands. You keep your boundaries. You don't involve yourself with too many people. Okay, yeah. You don't want your mental to get overworked. You're doing some sort of reflection work there as well. I feel like you're spiritually elevating. You're releasing yourself from people that no longer serve you. You're protecting your energy and your mental state. So you've done the reflection work. You could have been dealing with betrayal. You could be mentally tired. All right. But however you're planning to move forward, you haven't taken a move yet. You've been taking a step back, actually. All right. Because whatever stood in the way of changing your fortune around, the more that you thought you were collaborating, it was going to be with some sun sign Aquarius person that you could have been living with. All right. For whatever reason, there's a heavy spiritual aspect coming out of this reading. All right. Something involves you thinking about children, having to deal with somebody in the court. Okay. Show me this energy. It kind of feels like a contract that you have to deal with. Nine of Cups. I feel like you're going to win that court case. You could be the mother of that child. You're going to win. Okay. All right, let's see. Scorpio. Adrian, welcome in. Who's that, Amy? You need your Adderall? Sweetie, that's not what we're on here talking about. Can we get Amy out of here? Thank you, Tiff. Well, hot damn, Scorpio. Scorpio, devotion, caution, and control. You know what I see here? You being forewarned about something here. You're adapting to changes right now, and there is something or someone that you either want to be devoted to or were devoted to. You have a position of control at this point in time, but you need to be cautious and stay devoted to what it is that you are doing. You're being warned about something. There's a mother figure involved in here as well. I also see career, work. You could be shifting partnerships at this time with work. I see 6th house, 10th house that has to do with work. And I also see 7th house that's a partnership or a contract. Let's see. There's something here about travels. I see Mercury and Jupiter. You're going to have a position of authority, Saturn. Lovers is involved here. False person. Were you in love? Were you in love? Were you in love with the wrong person? Were you devoted to the wrong person? Poverty. Somebody was left in poverty. Official person. Split the deck. Thank you. Marriage, and you've got bad health and imprisonment. All right. Someone was going through a hard mental time, it looks like, with bad health and imprisonment. Marriage and official person. You might be going to court with someone that you were committed to in marriage. Could be now you notice that you were in love with the wrong person. That person may be dealing with poverty, Scorpio. Let's see. You're being warned, all right, to take control of a situation, and it requires a lot of your devotion. Interesting. I feel like, again, you're going to be having a position of authority. I don't know if you are this main female or you're dealing with the main female. Okay. There's something about the main female in your home environment. Okay. Again, I feel like there is a feminine energy up here. Could be a mother figure. It speaks about in this card, this is like Gaia. Okay. This is Gaia's energy. Warning that there's danger coming. Hangman, Eight of Swords. They both kind of fell out in reverse. You feel hung up about something. That's what I feel. You feel like hung up about something. Okay? You're trying to fix this. Yeah. There's something, I feel like emotionally you're trying to fix something. You're trying to remain stern in your emotional state for someone or something. Someone that you feel like you need to be devoted to, or something that you feel like you need to take control over. Tower. There's going to be a shocking change. What does that shocking change consist of? That's your energy, Scorpio. You're going to work it out with this person in love. You got lovers out here twice. All right, so you're shocked that you're working it out with this person. You have love for this person. I don't feel like this is where you feel this is going to be the best decision for you. Just be patient. Okay? Let's move forward. Oh. Let's get into Sagittarius. Tiff said no. Not again. Cindy says not again. All right, let's go. All right, now, Sag, stop trying to resist your money. Stop trying to resist your fortune. I feel like you also have love coming in and you keep on trying to ignore it. I see second house, fifth house for you. That's your money and your love life. Why do you keep on trying to resist the good things that are coming in for you, Sag? Oh, gosh. Harmony. It has to do with partnerships, relationships, great contracts, opportunities, something. You want love? How do you get the sun in Leo and the sun in Libra coming in your reading? Those are both energies of love trying to come in, and you keep resisting love. This could be even if you're starting up a business. There's a lot of fortune there for you, Sag. Why do you keep resisting this? Discovery. I'm trying to tell you. If things would accelerate for you so fast. I'm seeing the Eight of Wands energy here. What are you hiding from? Or what are you afraid of? Or why are you resisting this energy? You feel like it's too much to offer love to somebody. Despair in love. Where you left out in the cold in love before. You're scared to open up your heart. So all you fucking do is focus in on your career. Yeah. You're on a whole different journey at this point. You were left behind in love in the past, it looks like. All right. And it looks like all you do is focus on either work or whatever journey you may be on. You could like traveling a lot. Obviously, that's you, Sag. You like are very adventurous and optimistic in life, but you need to do something. Stop resisting love coming in. Stop resisting opportunities. All right, your resources obviously look great at this time. All right. You need to travel the world. That's what I'm getting. I see train. I see cars, airplanes, vacations. You need to take vacations. That's you. Just go do your thing. You got the money for it. Very abundant. You got the money for it. Whoever you're dating right now, you're looking for like wifey material. You're not going to find that wherever you are. Yeah, it looks like you ended a situation that was very like immature. If it was in connection to love. Because you overthought the situation. You were trapped in your mind about the past person, guaranteed. So you only focus on work. And you just try to slow the process down. You keep resisting. That's what it feels like. Yeah. You feel like somebody's going to work against you again, Seven of Swords. Somebody did something deceptive to you, so it pissed you off and it makes you run away from every situation that comes to you. That's good. Show me the future. You'll be happy. You got to open up your heart space. What's in your environment right now? You're learning how to adapt and transform your life. Judgment just says that there's a lot of ascending you have to do spiritually. Yeah, told you. Eight of Wands, there it is. You're discovering new things, and it's going to be that whoever you fall in love with, it's not going to be the way that you expect it to come through. It's just not. You're overly protective of yourself. Calm down. You're blocking shit. Stop holding your boundaries up and let that shit go. Wow. Okay. Let's get into Capricorn. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Capricorn, for whatever reason, I feel like I'm getting warning sounds for you. What's going on with Cap? Capricorn. You got a major choice to make with Mars and Libra here. 7th house energy. Yeah, it has to do with your relationships. I see the Sun in Cancer comes out, which obviously is your opposition. Something may be affecting your resources. You may feel that whatever choice you make is going up against your principles. Yeah, this has to do with your romantic life. What is it? Does you and your person have like this boundary up where you live a life of different principles? It's almost like you try to keep something a secret from your person, or they you. Whatever comes out, guys. I don't know what whatever this is. Interesting. I don't know if your principles should be your main priority here, but again, I do feel like you have a choice to make, whether it is your principles or how it affects your romantic life. There's something I feel like you're hiding from either end. If you're supposed to be holding up a specific principle, you hide a specific side of yourself from that, or you hide a specific side of yourself from your romantic partner in connection to your principles. Keep it a secret. Poverty, imprisonment. You don't allow yourself to feel free. It makes you feel stuck. It makes you feel like you have nothing. Main male, whoever that guy is in your life. All right, I don't know if this is someone you have children with. I feel like it has a lot to do with one side of what you have, like in connection to principles. This could be this main male child. This could be you and, you know, your children. Or it almost it feels like you have to pick your occupation or a child here. A connection with, it even feels like it could be family. I see Sun in Cancer here. Okay. Let's see. Main male and child. This could be where, you know, you feel like you have to pick and choose what's the most important to you, because something makes you feel a sense of imprisonment, or like you're left out and having nothing. If this person is connected to a child, or if you feel like you have to put that person and that child, all right, and your occupation, it's like at risk for whatever reason. I feel that way. Let's see. Okay. Knight of Swords. This doesn't make you fairly happy. Again, I feel like you have to go behind somebody's back to protect whatever is yours, or have a sense of value towards something. All right, it kind of feels like deceptive type of money even. I don't like that. Could be like the way that you make money. Someone goes behind your back and does something, or yeah, you don't like that energy too much either. I feel like it kind of puts a burden on you. It makes things heavier on you. Makes you feel like you just want to kind of move on. There's a stubbornness in the energy. All right, you're being asked to be loyal though. and or to courageously move forward, the Empress. I don't feel like there's going to be any blockages. This could be a strategy on how to move on from someone and create your own business in connection to what your principles are, whatever you do. But I do feel like it is a choice that you have to make in connection to your romantic life. Whoever this main male is in children, all right? Or this could be if you are the main male and you have a child, it's your child or the occupation. Be patient, all right, before you make a choice and you choose to move on. There's going to be a heavy transition that's going to happen here. Why is there secrets involved? I'm feeling like a heavy energy of choice. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Two of Pentacles. It's a heavy choice that you have to make right now. What am I feeling? I feel like choose your happiness. I don't feel like occupation is going to make you happy. Family and or friends could be more significant here. Listen to your intuition, because I'm seeing Mercury and Cancer energy there. All right, if your intuition tells you I choose my career, then choose your career. Obviously, if it tells you to choose family, that's what you're going with. Okay, let's get into Aquarius. Aquarius. You've got discrimination, Aquarius. People may not like you in the workplace. They may feel like you get favor. Yeah. All right. I see Venus heavy coming out for you here. Gemini energy as well as Virgo energy. So there's something with these mutable energies that you are adapting to. You may be discriminated in the workplace. It could be that people don't like you, but for whatever reason, you're very flattering in what it is that and how you gather people's attention. Okay. There's something about your inner and outer, all right, aspects of yourself. That's interesting. You could be very independent with the moon in Aquarius, which obviously you're in your energy today, Aqua. And affair is here. Venus in Leo. There's something that you find to be catching your attention. All right. And this could have caused some sort of extreme energy. There could be some news of an ending. All right. It could have caused some sort of argument with Mercury and Scorpio's energy. All right. There could have been the signing of a contract about some sort of inheritance as well. That could have been of significance in whatever it is that you're doing. I feel like it has something to do with you being discriminated in the workplace. You flattering people by what it is that you know. All right. There could be something that is a hobby. All right. And where you are heavily attracted with this energy. You got Venus out here 3 times with the energy of the moon. So there's a heavy feminine energy. You do something independently, but it's almost like to the extreme. What is that all about? News of an ending. I'm hearing like it's a courtship here. Let's see. Main female here. So heavy feminine energy, like I said. And courthouse. All right, so that's what I feel like. You're being thrown with documents. Could be about court. All right. News of ending is what I was getting. And then I see Mercury and Gemini. All right. Where Mercury currently right now is, I believe, in the sign of Cancer. This could have been news that you received about an ending that may have been excited for you. Heavy Mercurian energy coming out overall for you, Aqua. Something about extreme excitement and organization. All right. So if there was some sort of dispute or news that you were waiting on here, you're going to be excited about some sort of organization. I feel like you are flattering to people in the workplace, but you also do something independently. You catch the attention of other people, and that's what causes the discrimination. Okay. Let's see what's going on. People don't like you, Aqua. That's what it feels like. I don't feel like you need anybody's attention. Main vacation that's coming through. It can be about inheritances. It could be about travels. It could be about you being part of a specific organization and institution. All right. There's something here about the government as well. What's going on? Tower. Something completely unexpected. Two of Cups. You've come together with birthing something new. Yeah. Wow. The Sun. This was an unexpected type of, I want to say, like, companionship. All right. What is this all about? Something or someone is giving you options here. And because you have options, because you have boundaries up, because you have a lot of spiritual strength, because you're optimistic about your future, for whatever reason, in the near future, something requires strategy, something requires for you to be dealing with deception. Again, it could be in the courthouse. Okay? It's a spiritual court thing. This could be literally real life, like family members, friends. I feel like, again, people don't want to see you happy. They discriminate you what you do for work. They don't like it. Wow. King of Cups, King of Wands energy here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sag. For you, Aquarius, those are your third, 7th, and 11th houses. So that could be like partnerships if you do some sort of media work. If you are in a collaboration with certain people. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, that's what your work and your money. You understand? It's work. 8 of Pentacles. People don't like you in the workplace. They fucking hate you. It's because you fucking shine like no other. You know what you say. You know what you do. You're the fucking star, Aqua. That's just who you are. All right? Gotta go. All right. I feel like Aqua's going up against somebody in court, but it's a spiritual thing. That's what it feels like.